knight before committing a pawn. Knight f6 develops the knight toward the center and controls the d5 and e4 squares. g3 prepares to fianchetto the light-squared bishop to g2, where it will control the center from the long diagonal. d5 takes space in the center and attacks the e4 and c4 squares. This develops the bishop and gives it scope on the long diagonal. c5 takes space in the center. Castling gets the king out of the center of the board, while also developing a rook. Black develops the knight and attacks the center. This strikes at the center to fight for space. This defends a pawn that was under attack and had no defenders. This strikes at the center with a pawn, trying to gain space. Solid, continuing with standard opening theory. This pins a knight to the king. This threatens to capture a pawn and win material after the fall. This is a book move, meaning it follows established opening theory played by top players for years. Takes back. That was a free pawn. The correct move to safety. Developing the knight and increasing influence in the center. Both kings are castled and ready for the middle game. This is the strongest option. One more piece joins the action. That's not a mistake, but it's not the best move either. A solid choice. This pins a knight, which restricts its mobility. The bishop is kicked by a pawn and must now move or be captured. This leads to losing a knight. This wins a knight. This removes the attacking pawn. Capturing that knight wins material. This threatens to win a knight by adding pressure to a pinned piece. This prevents the opponent from being able to win a knight by adding pressure to a pinned piece. Now black can't stop white from winning material if they make the right moves. This stops the opponent from being able to win a knight by overloading a defender. This wins material. This threatens to force eventual checkmate. This prevents the opponent from being able to force eventual checkmate. Capturing that rook wins material. This overlooks an opportunity to recapture a piece. Advancing the pawns in front of the king can compromise the king's safety. A good use of time, thinking and finding the only good move in the position. This blocks an attack on a queen. There was only one good move there. This permits the opponent to kick a knight. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. This is not the right idea. This threatens to win material through a discovered attack. Ignoring the threat on the knight, a difficult move to see. Very precise. This activates a rook by getting it to the 7th rank and also restricts the king. This permits the opponent to eventually win material. This wins material. White finds a nice tactic with just seconds to spare, winning a knight. This gives away a free knight. That knight was free for the taking. This is the only good move. The clearly correct move for a threatened queen. This is the only move that works. This threatens to tactically win a rook. Now white can't stop black from winning a bishop if they make the right moves. This stops the opponent from being able to win a rook through an eventual fork. This overlooks an opportunity to tactically win a bishop. The game was close to equal, but now black has the advantage. This misses an opportunity to evade the check from the opposing queen. This defends a pawn that was under attack and had no defenders. That pawn was free for the taking. This allows the opponent to eventually win a queen. The bishop was sacrificed, a brilliant move. This removes a rook that was threatening to win material. A clear recapture. This allows the opponent to win material through a fork. This overlooks an opportunity to tactically win a queen. White will be winning material with that fork. This removes a queen that put the king in check. A straightforward recapture. This is an equal trade. A clear recapture. This avoids clear danger. The clearly correct move for a threatened rook. This evades the check from the rook. The passed pawn moves towards its goal. A very strong play. Right on target. This move puts the knight on a safer square. White will be winning a knight with that fork.